is really good with.
Okay, so just to talk through some logistics here, as I get the game running, I will have you unmute and deafened, but periodically I may unmute and deafen you just to kind of do like a short interview and get a feel for how you're feeling about the run at that time. I don't think either of you have any major issues with that. Let me know. Speak now.
That's fine.
No, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay. And let me make sure we're on Covenant 25. That would be ideal.
Well, we don't have to be.
You don't have to be. That's fair. You don't have to be.
Every time I do like those runs where it's like less than Covenant 25 and there's like Consume Seraph, I'm never prepared for it. I always like remove too much and I'm like, wait a minute, why don't I have so many extra spells? What's happening? So,
That's why you just carry with Spike's Fade.
right, that's. Alright, so you're recording it from your side, right?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Okay.
You can also record from your side as well, so no worries.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, right. Discord just does local recordings, I guess.
Okay, so go ahead, go to the game start screen, and with that, good luck, guys. Enjoy the run.
Where's the link?
Foregone Power.
It's in the league chat. Oh wait, did you say Foregone Power? Right? Exile plus Foregone Power.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. My
Got
bad.
Frozen Nexus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get those out of here.
Let me go back. Let's try this again.
Yeah, no worries.
This time with feeling. Here we go. Melting Remnant, Exile, Stygian, Exile. It is hell-bent on making these Covenant 1 challenges. The game doesn't believe in you guys today. I'm sorry.
I don't believe in myself any day. I play Monster Train either, so I mean, I understand it.
All right, let me just do a quick... Oh, get out of the way. Edit message. There we go. There's the correct one.
There we go.
Excellent. All right. Good luck, guys. See you on the other side.
Let me. Are you gonna give us a countdown or what?
Yeah. I'll give you a signal when to start. Oh, and sorry, I just realized Penguin. Yeah. Okay, good. You got it. Wanted to make sure you had the right one.
It doesn't let me click links for some reason. I don't know why. From Discord into Monster Train, but.
All right. So, Internet, YouTube, Twitch. This is Nate. We are doing round 1 or game 1 for both Sanguine Penguin and PeanutJack. They are going to be doing a Melting Remnant Exile run with Stygian Guard. With what is it called? I can't think of what the card's called. Foregone Power. Let me get out of that. We're gonna play some standard Monster Train music real quick. Monster Train soundtrack. Awesome. And with that, let's give them a... I'm sorry, you're going to have to see these screens as I go back and forth here. And they can start. So, with the start here, we have Entombed Explosives, Titan's Gratitudes, and a very early Founding Seal. Very interesting setup with Little Fade. I wonder what they're going to go for. We have Little Icarus and Firelight. Firelight seems like the more obvious choice. Looks like PeanutJack's still kind of mulling over what he thinks is going to make the most sense here. He goes with... Actually ends up going with Spikes. Very, very interesting. Let's see if he can manage to pull this off. Penguin also trying to decide between Pyrestone Housing. He also goes for the Incant. He has Firelight. Might be a little bit stronger. We'll have to see. Does take the... Both of them do take the early shards and the coins, and both looking like they're going to jump into the trial. So Penguin, first one in. And that could be a very tough trial to start with, especially if you're going with spikes. But I think PeanutJack should be totally fine here. Question will be, yeah, looks like PeanutJack able to avoid any damage. Sanguine Penguin gonna have to take a little bit of damage to the pyre here. With that extra health, though, PeanutJack's looking pretty good. Can kill all of them without taking any damage. On this second wave, looks like Penguin's also going to take additional damage. PeanutJack getting really lucky with these reforms here. Able to bring back his fate all the way to the end. So PeanutJack definitely in the stronger position right now. I think he's debating whether he goes for the lower floor kill or tries to get this top floor. Looks like he's going to go for lower floor and use the Titan's Gratitude in order to try to secure... he might not. That Titan's Gratitude is not going to do enough damage. He's going to take some pyre damage here. Yeah, so puts them both at 5 damage to the pyre. Now it's really, can he kill the boss? This is the question. Can you kill the boss? I think you probably cannot. With that wave, PeanutJack also going to need one more setup here. Hoping to get back Little Fade. He does get it. That's going to be a kill on the boss. 2 more kills for Little Fade for him. Meanwhile, Penguin... Hold on. Let's get our scores updated here. So we're just going to have 5 damage for PeanutJack. But so far, that's a pretty good start. And, ooh, interesting. Molten Encasement, but he opts for the Reform, which makes a lot of sense. He is doing a Icarus run, an Icarus run. Icarus, you do want to make sure you have that Reform ready to go. Little Fade coming back out. Should be enough damage to kill the boss here. So it looks like both are going to be able to end off their first rings with similar scores. 13 to 13. Unless... Nope, he's already got the kill. So he just needs to play out his cards and he's good. But like a true champion, refuses to play out all of his cards and just would rather... take his time. Okay, so we're gonna have even score. Oh, sorry, even scores going into the second ring. Listen to some sad music. Thank you. Is that my lunch?
It is.
Oh my goodness.
And it's delicious. I don't know if you want it, but it's delicious.
Fantastic. So for viewers, also getting a good lunch. Very hyped.
Trying to get this tiger.
Lunch hype.
Speaker.
So looks like.
There you go.
Thanks. Looks like PeanutJack did take the Siren of the Sea. Just trying to decide how he wants to upgrade it. Looks like he's going to do Incant Armor on it. There's also the Endless for the Tombs, which makes a lot of sense. Both of them opting to get Endless. And PeanutJack going into the second ring. We have the Sweeper boss. Plus garbage producing minions. With those Reconcilers. Not my favorite setup for Ring 2, but seems like they should be okay, both of them. I think they have the setups to be able to make this work. And with 13 spikes, that's not a bad start. Got to see how he ends up trying to play this. Looks like Penguin has a little bit of like the more consistent setup right now with the Firelight. Oh, that's a really bad draw for PeanutJack. And the worst part is he's going to get more burdens, making it more difficult for him to get what he needs to get Fade back, any of those reforms. But PeanutJack looking okay. Although he did lose his Fade, he didn't bring it back either. He is going to be able to kill the Reconciler though, so he won't get any more garbage in his deck, but he's really going to have to get lucky. Oh man, PeanutJack just really, really unfortunate. Also is unable to discard. So he's going to take 1 damage, get even more garbage in his deck. He finally does have a Primitive Mold. He does not get Little Fade, though. He has another chance at it. He does. Okay, so he's going to be able to bring back Little Fade now. Unfortunately, Little Fade does not have a lot of health. Only has 6 health, Little Fade, right now. It will die if he plays it on the top floor. Looks like he's going to opt to do that. Play the explosive on the bottom floor. And with that spell, he might just be able to kill the boss. I think he's debating. He's going to opt to try to bring back Little Fade. He still has that molded in his deck. Meanwhile, Penguin gets a clean kill. And for the moment, that's going to put him ahead. PeanutJack taking 1 damage earlier from one of those reconcilers. Let's bring PeanutJack in and talk to him a little bit about his build. All right, PeanutJack. So coming out of ring 2, taking a little bit of damage in both rings. What are your thoughts so far on the run?
Oh man, this second ring I just did not draw the reforms I needed, and when I did, I had the tombs. I don't think I actually draw the endless tomb that run.
Yeah, I just noticed that turn 2 was just brutal, not getting any reforms at all.
And that Titan's Gratitude at the top, I was like, oh, I'll just Titan's Gratitude and then Foregone Power. But no, of course, it discards the 1 card I need.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. I mean, 1 damage, it definitely could have been worse. But I think you're getting pretty decent stacks, though. I think that second ring, maybe not as much. But the first ring, decent stacks. Of 23 spikes coming out of ring 2 is not terrible at all.
Leaving the first ring...
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was just gonna say, I leaving the first ring, I saw, oh wait, it's Chase, who's gonna remove spikes. So now I'm just trying to figure out what to do about that. What's my alternative plan? Which I hope to get multi-strike on Siren of the Sea, but at least with the Incant armor, she should be decently strong.
Well, good luck on the rest of the run. We might catch up a little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah, one thing to note there. Oh well, why do we have you on the screen? Oh my gosh. One thing to note here as well is even though Chased will remove the spikes from the Little Fade, that's only during that one time that it uses the cleanse. After the cleanse has been used and Little Fade dies, Little Fade will come back with full spikes. So cleanse could be stressful. I think in this setup, it's not too bad with Icarus. But the cleanse will not really affect, at least at this point, won't really affect Sanguine Penguin at all. Sanguine Penguin looking like he's going for a much more unit-heavy setup here with 3 priority units, a draft, and Entombed Explosions. That Titan Sentry could be very helpful. My one concern there is it kind of does the same thing that Fade's doing. So we'll have to see how he's going to try to fit in a strategy using both Fade and Titan Sentry. Certainly for Penguin, it's a little bit more straightforward. He did get very lucky that the 1 unit he did get had Sweep. So he still can play everything on that bottom floor. Now getting Fade as well as a Siren. But that Siren in front, he's really going to rely on this double incant to keep it alive. It took a lot of damage there on that hit. Yeah, and the Siren is going to die there from the burnout. But if he can find a way to protect the sweeper here, he should be just fine. And he does have the tomb to kill on the middle floor. Meanwhile, little bit of unluck, or a little bit of not lucky draw there with the Little Fade. But now he's going to be able to kill all top 3. That's pretty good. I'm looking at PeanutJack here. So both looking pretty good. Although I just noticed, I hadn't noticed it before, is that PeanutJack has already had some leaks a little bit earlier into the fight. That could become a problem if he leaks too much. He is going to be able to kill the sweeper unit here. On the Sanguine Penguin side, also having issues just having enough burnout on these units. He's going to have one more chance at it. Oh, he's going to opt to just play the tomb instead. 76 damage is not going to be enough. He's going to have to reform. Hopefully he gets one of his fades here, or gets fade here. He doesn't. He does bring back Cold Celia. Cold Celia will have 2 burnout this time. he is stacking quite a bit of spell weakness. If he can get Memento Mori for the kill. Wow, Memento Mori for the finish. What a great finish there. Gonna have a very clean fight against Daedalus, putting him in the lead for now with a solid 43 points. PeanutJack did take a little bit of damage. I think he's trying to decide if he's going to try to get the kill here or he's going to wait to the top floor. He is quite close to getting the kill here. I think with the... Oh, it's so close. With the Titan's Gratitude, it's still not quite enough. But if he can bring back any unit, he'll be absolutely fine here. And do we get the kill? We do. Little Fade's going to be able to finish off Daedalus for PeanutJack. And that's going to be just a little bit... Oh, actually, he did get clean damage. He must have taken damage from something in between fights that I missed. Maybe from an event. So only 2 points separating these two right now. Let's check in with Sanguine Penguin, see how he's feeling about the run. Penguin. Two clean rings. One ring took a little bit of damage. How are you feeling overall?
I'm feeling okay. This is one of those decks where you need to draw in the right order. Even in the last fight, if I didn't draw a damage spell or reform, if I had like a dead draw, I just would have lost against Daedalus there. So a little nervous. Getting the extra draw is really good. Probably need to just buy some removals for these Strange Stewards, and then I'll feel a lot better. But we'll see.
Yeah, I think just so you're aware, big divergence here with PeanutJack opting for the Icarus build. Any consideration there, or you just see Firelight and you pick Firelight?
I see little Icarus and I take the other option. That's really what it comes down to. Even with optimal synergies, I still don't run that fade well. At least with this one, I know at least a little bit of the power curve, and I feel pretty confident in this one. So that's my rationale there.
Okay. Well, good luck on the run. We'll check back in maybe a little bit later.
All right. Well, wish me luck. We're about to go into this ring with 100 pack shards. Probably a little more than I wanted, but
should be fun. Should be exciting. Go big, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, it's funny because just thinking about the game I did earlier, very similar. I also was going into Ring 4 with 100 shards. Can be pretty brutal. Let's see if he ends up taking the nosedive like I did, or if he's able to get through without any major problems. Gonna opt not to take the trial here. Instead, just relying on what he has, not really going for that extra... I think it was extra gold, so probably makes a lot of sense. Does get Endless on Fade quite early, which is good. Makes his deck slightly less reliant on needing to get a reform. However, he does have a big problem in that he did not do a lot of damage on that top floor. He's going to opt for a pivot here to get some damage onto his sweeper. I think that makes a lot of sense. Trying to decide where to put that tomb. I think he's going to try to use Titan's Gratitude in order to kill the front unit. And then... yeah, that looks pretty good. So he's able to clear that top floor. Able to clear a decent chunk of the bottom floor. He does get Fade back. Trying to sort out, I think, how to kill that backliner with Damage Shield. Currently, not looking great, but he is going to be able to play Titan's Gratitude. And that's going to be enough. So he's going to be able to kill Frontline on the bottom and survive the top floor, although all of his units die. Endless Burnout's a little bit tricky. He's going to need something else to do damage in order to kill that on the top floor. Meanwhile, looks like PeanutJack opted to go into the trial which is pretty good. It's a pretty good trial for him because he's going to be able to get a lot more kills on his little Fade from those minions, although this is a very scary wave. He also took the Remnant Pact. Let's see if he ends up using it. Ooh, boy, that is a lot of hits. He's only able to kill the first 2. With the Train Steward behind, everything still dies. That's going to be a lot of damage to the Pyre. He might be dead here. Yeah, I don't think he was prepared to take that much damage. Meanwhile, Sanguine Penguin managing it okay. Definitely strong. Oh, with that one spell, he's able to keep his unit alive. He's just gonna check on damage here. Yeah, that's gonna be a restart. So first restart for PeanutJack. That's gonna be really tough. I'm not 100% certain how he's going to be able to get through that trial here. He might just have to ignore the earlier damage so that he can kill that middle unit. Looks like exactly that's what he's going to do. He's going to go entirely on the bottom floor and eat the rest of the damage. Makes a lot of sense. He needs some way of killing off these stronger units. And what he really doesn't want, although they're all gonna go there. That's the biggest problem he has right now, is that that big guy is going to end up on the floor with all the units. Means he's going to do a lot more damage than he would normally. Gonna play Fade, I think, on this bottom floor, but we'll see. Meanwhile, Penguin on the boss has not taken any damage so far. Is able to do a pretty decent hit there, and get some more damage just from incanting. Question's going to be, does he do enough damage with his sweeper plus burnout units? Currently not, but with Fade, he is able to do enough. PeanutJack still trying to sort out how he's going to survive these next hits here. Gonna play Fade on the bottom. Hasn't decided if he's going to play the Steward yet. Opts not to play the Steward, just do some additional stuff here. Let's see if he's able to get the kill. Oh, just barely surviving. Really, really close there. On the top. Question is, can he get the kill? I think he's doing some calculations right now. He's not able to immediately. If he kills the top unit, yeah, it's just not going to be enough. He's going to die. That's going to be the end. Wow, very similar to the first game. That's going to be a loss for PeanutJack. PeanutJack!
Well done.
I had the exact same experience. It's exactly what happened to me. Obviously different clans, different setup, but identical.
Yeah.
Just burning out on Ring 4 trial.
Yeah, the trial didn't actually do a whole lot. I mean, the trial itself was, when I let it through after restarting, it's what, 14 damage? Nothing. It's not something to sneeze at, but yeah.
I think it's combining the trial plus the haste is just brutal, because you get that huge tank that then gets all the damage from the minions, and they just get huge.
Yeah, I think what really killed it was that I always underestimate how hard it is the first turns with Fade. I'm like, oh, he's got enough spikes, so he'll just kill everything.
Right.
But he has 1 health, so he doesn't deal with that 7-unit floor.
Yeah, that was really tough.
Yeah, I think what I should have done, in retrospect, I think I should have grabbed the sweeper and thrown Siren on them.
Okay.
I just didn't want to, because I was like, oh, that's going to take away kills from Fade, but Fade couldn't get the kills because the Fire was getting the kills.
Yeah, definitely tough. I think, and then, I mean, I saw the pick to grab the the Sentry, but then it's a similar problem. Sentry's going to completely kind of like conflict with what you're trying to do with Fade as well.
Yeah, I was considering putting the Sentry into the Siren, but then I was like, okay, well that seems decent. I guess that's AoE make up for not having Sweep, but then I was like, okay, but I still need some hard-hitting main damage that's not Fade, because Seraph is going to eliminate Fade. So I was like, I just got to get that multi-strike, and of course, that didn't show up. I don't know how much it would have helped in that ring 4, but yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I think as well, like Icarus does have the potential, even against Chase, to do okay, because you are going to be able to reform and then get all of your spikes back on reform. But can be a real struggle leading up to anytime you have like big thick tanks. Yeah, it's really tough. It's like you really need to complement with something that can handle the tanks reliably. Yeah, that's a tough one. And yeah, similar with Endless. Endless becomes a little bit of a concern because you need the health scaling on Fade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know I can't put Endless on Fade. I was like, maybe Endless for the Siren so I can start her at bottom and then move her up during boss fights. But
no, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Couldn't even get to the boss, so.
Yeah.
If this explosive showed up, it might have changed things, but
well,
always missing something.
Only the first game. There's still plenty more in the future. Sanguine Penguin just getting he might be going down on this ring 5.
Just tune in real quick
though. He might have enough damage. Oh, he does. He had enough damage just putting the tomb out. The tomb is so healthy. He's got like a massive tomb there. And does get the kill. Let's bring Sanguine in for a minute. Sanguine Penguin in for a little bit. Penguin.
What's up?
Congrats early. PeanutJack having a really unfortunate ring 4 fight. And that does mean for you that you are going to take the win in this first game. So congratulations.
Cool, thanks.
Feel free to keep playing it out.
Yeah. I was gonna say, did PeanutJack take the trial on that ring or no?
He did. He took the trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, I skipped both trials after Daedalus fight because I was very nervous with how things were looking. That haste is really scary.
Did you end up going the Spikes Fade, or?
No, I saw Spike's fade and I immediately opted into the other path. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with the Spikes Fade and got to, 40 spikes by ring 4, but the problem is he only had 1 health. She only had 1 health, so.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know how to manage that fade. This one I'm like good with. I like kind of have what I want here. If I can get intrinsic on an endless remnant pack, I think I just like straight up GG this run.
Oh yeah, because you want him at 1 health because you want him to die.
Yeah, I just want her to die over and over. I got like the tombs to be the burnout and the extra health, so like I always have chump blockers for behind if I need them, or just up top. And then they themselves can be powered up by Little Fade too, and it's like such a good just defensive wall. Yeah, no, this deck's kind of really coming together, and I just got a resin removal too for any crazy shenanigans. Although I guess I did just go through the fight where it would have been the most useful if it was stealth or the sweep guide, but still very, very good for the 1,000,000 of lifesteal that will be on Seraph at the end. Did you want me to keep playing?
It's up to you. I'm probably going to end the recording since we kind of already know the outcome, but
Yeah,
feel free to
alright,
keep playing through.
Okay. Yeah. One suggestion.
Yes.
So when you post the league stuff, I see you have your run, the Vistaria Never Nathaniel, or that's week 1. Do you have like a link to the run you guys did somewhere in there?
Like the video recording?
Not the recording, but like the challenge.
The seed?
Yeah, the seed. Thank you.
Yeah, we've been posting all the seeds in the league chat. So if you go through.
Okay.
Yep. if you go through, then you can see all the previous ones. And at the end, if you see the link, if you go into the planning channel, there is a link to a spreadsheet. And we've been adding all of the seeds for all of the matches into a spreadsheet there.
Oh, I'm on that. Where is it on that?
It's in the League tab. February 2022 League.
All right, that's the tab I'm on. I don't see the.
Oh, you just see the link to the stream. Okay, we'll add the. I'll add a column for the.
Okay, cool.
seed.
That's exactly where I was thinking of putting it. So, okay, cool. I'm glad that.
Yeah, I just added a thing for the seed ID there.
All right, cool. All right, yeah. I mean,
all right, well,
I'll just finish up this run and feel free to watch or no.
Thanks, guys, and thanks for those watching on stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, or if you're watching after the fact on the recording. And we'll be back with more gameplay. Not today for me, but for others. So again, if you're wondering where you can find all of them, if you go to my Discord channel, go to League chat and League information, I will be posting a link to all of the matches. So you can see every recorded match and see the seeds for every match between the players. And with that, thanks guys again, and I will see you guys in the next games.
Thanks again.
Yeah.